Alright, time for a Vi jungle game. I am against a Kayn, which is a reasonable matchup, I'd say. Kayn can potentially look for invades. He does have better clear speed than me. But that's definitely something I'm gonna have to keep in mind. Apart from that, like, in 1v1s, simply because I have Hail of Blades, I should be coming out ahead as long as I land my Q. And yeah. I completely forgot the back, and I'm gonna be too late now if I press back now, so I don't have a red trinket. Yeah, I just woke up. Whoops. I always back at like 50 seconds to ward something and then get the red trinket, but I just, yeah, brain melted or something. I want to ward here simply because, like, the most likely invade that Kayn will do to me is probably like a Raptor's cheese or something. Kind of want to avoid that from happening. I don't think he's going to go for my blue buff. That would be very surprising. But we'll see. Starting W here. Just have the passive attack speed from it. Fastest initial camp. And I will just opt for a 3 camp. Like, yeah, I'm going to opt for the 3 camp. I could do Raptors here potentially. I could do Krugs even, but I just don't want to be too slow against the Kayn, like the starting buff camps. Because if he like decides to invade me after like a level 3 spike, he could take some of my camps, which would be fairly annoying. Simply because he's just so fast and he has the E going over walls and stuff like that. That I just want to avoid. So yeah. Smite the Gromp in, double camp here. I might look for an instant level 3 bot lane gank because they haven't warded yet, I'm pretty sure, and they are pushing. And I'm gonna be like healing a reasonable amount here. Pretty sure they literally just warded. They warded River though, so I could technically just cheese this. But I'm gonna have to wait like 10 seconds on Q. There it is. Oh, he barely got away with that one. Whoa, whoa, Velkos. Okay, that's a little deep there, buddy. I just pushed this wave out for the Ezreal. Ezreal might get him. There's no heal. Ezreal could technically get him if he just lands like a Q or something. It was a pretty good gank. I should have done that gank a little bit better because I think I could have killed the Lucian. But actually with the heal, never mind. I don't think I could have killed the Lucian. I'm gonna have to smite this. Oh, I thought he was maybe gonna go for that one. It's a good counter TP there, I'd say. I should push this wave in. Gonna push that wave into the turret, get the extra XP off of it. Kayn is most likely... Actually, he has 24 CS. He didn't take anything from me. He backed early for a tier. Interesting. Seeing him top lane right there with the CS he has, I'm pretty sure his Raptor camp should be up. So I think I can just take this now. It's a tier 2 Raptor camp, or it should be at least. Make sure to use your E this way and not that way, because that way we'll get spotted pretty easily. It's a good Silas TP to catch out the kill on bot lane there. Kled counter TP'd that pretty well. He had a really good wave position and the Tahm Kench didn't push fast enough, so he actually got away with that pretty reasonably, I'd say. I'm gonna do Wolves and Gromp here before I back, simply just to have these camps on cooldown, and that way I will not lose as much XP. Or just as much overall jungle tempo. The gank that I did there on bot lane was I just Q over the dragon wall. I could have also just walked around, but that would have risked walking into another ward. Just queuing over the dragon wall and waiting like 9 seconds there, because that, based off the position you saw on bot lane on the minimap, I knew they wouldn't have warded their try yet. So for that reason, you can just, I could have just done that every single time, and they would not have been able to react to that. I'm like 99% sure Kayn has got to be bot lane here, so I just backpinged them a couple times. Against that team, they're fairly like tanky, sustain heavy. I'm just gonna go for Divine Thunderer here. Make sure to switch. And I will also build some, like, as soon as I finish a Divine Thunder, I'm going to build a healing reduction item. So I'm going to build probably Executioner's Calling. I might go for the armor one. But I think Executioner's is better because the armor, like, the armor is not that good here. I don't think they're going to hit me that much. And I think just applying the healing reduction on hit is probably going to be better for me. I'm walking around the croc here, by the way, so the small one can't hit me. Just to save a little bit of damage. At this point, it doesn't matter too much, but it's the little things that do matter here and there. Okay, Kane was bot lane, and bot lane did die, unfortunately. I think LeBlanc gets him here, though. Okay, she still got him. I was about to say, you're not going to be serious. I think I should just do Dragon here. I know Top Scuttle is spawning, but I think Dragon here is just the correct play. Because we just killed them. I understand that LeBlanc has to reset, but Vel'Koz, Ezreal should be able to help here. It is just like, they just killed the enemy jungler, they killed the enemy ADC. Like, this is 100% the time to do the Dragon. It's a good timing for this. Now I'm just gonna instantly walk back to top side through mid and then go for like Raptors, hit level 6, maybe do the Scuttle still. Scuttle is probably unlikely at this point. I also don't know where the Silas is, so I guess I'm just gonna give Scuttle and just do the Raptors instead. Look for Raptors red, and then I may look for a top ult. I'm definitely gonna do red first. So LeBlanc is gonna get that kill before like I even go there. That's fine as well. Then I'm just gonna go for my bot side camps. She's gonna walk over a control ward, so realistically that gank's not gonna work. She's gonna waste a lot of time there. Like they either get him without me, or they don't get him at all. I was not gonna be able to be there in time regardless. 1v1 against this guy. I'm not sure if I win these. I didn't ult me. I was actually trying to bait an ult out. I have to be careful. He can dive me here. He's gonna invade me here. You're getting instant muted. Here it is. That's the one I was baiting out. Oh man, I really thought my LeBlanc was gonna be faster. I also should have flashed over the wall with the Vi ult there. He Vi ulted me, but I should have flashed over the wall. I was trying to bait that out so my LeBlanc could catch up with me there. I honestly thought she was gonna be faster though. That is my bad. I was purposely playing that so he would go for the invade and he would go for the fight, and I thought I was just gonna be able to survive long enough for my LeBlanc to get there, but it just wasn't the case. I just died. I should have... If I flashed under turret with the ult he did use on me, I would have definitely killed him though. So that is 100% a misplay on my end. Oh well. Make sure I get my farm right here now. LeBlanc's putting pressure on the map, which is really good to see. Usually what LeBlanc is supposed to be doing. You don't see it very often though, that the LeBlanc actually does it. Don't know if I can make it there in time. Oh, she gets the kill again. He keeps interrupting my... Oh, okay, this is bad. I TP'd? That is definitely Tom Ken's TP. Has to be. Yeah, Kane is just not... like, I can't go for the Tom there. The Kane is just too strong at that point. He went for a blue form Conqueror Kane. I was expecting him to go red form with the Conqueror there. Interesting. Did he just pick first form that he could find or something? Like... Okay, good. Very well played from LeBlanc there again. I'm probably not gonna get it in. Nope, yep. Auto attack animation didn't go. I just take the mid wave here. Maybe look for the next dragon. I really want to get my Divine Sunderer though, if I can, before the dragon. That would be really helpful, but... Alright, wave clear. Kane is top lane, so we can definitely look for the dragon. CS is about equal with Kane, which is kind of interesting. Don't think that should be happening. He does realize we don't have ult. Actually, I don't have ult. The rest of my team has ult. We're fine. I need my smite. My smite's gonna be up in time for the dragon. That's fine. Let's go bot here. Plants down. Okay, Vel'Koz does have an early healing reduction buy. That's very good. Good. Very solid. Instantly go for the dragon here. Like, as you can see, this game, like, I'm looking for very good dragon opportunities and just instantly going for it. I need to make sure that as Vi, like, if you're not getting as many ganks off, which this game I'm not, I'm getting some reasonable ganks off, don't get me wrong, but the LeBlanc is kind of doing the ganks for me, if you know what I mean. Like, if you are in a situation like this where your LeBlanc does stuff like this, it's very important that you keep that dragon control. So, yeah. Like, playing with your mid laner at this point is super important. If this does happen to you, where, like, your mid laner was gonna roam a lot, either look to follow roam with her and it, like, guarantee some kills in some gank situations, or get the objective control going. Because at that point, like, with the mid laner, essentially what she does for me here is that she creates a situation where I don't have to gank every single time, and I don't have to do all the ganks, which opens up some free time towards me getting the dragon or the Rift Herald or stuff like that, you know? In this case, I took 2 dragons. Rift Herald still up, of course, but yeah, Rift Herald could be a choice as well. So that's definitely, like, the play LeBlanc is helping me with right now. Like, she's like relieving some of that gank pressure that I have to do in these situations, because my top and my bot lane aren't going great, right? Like, they're not having a great time, and because of that reason, like, the LeBlanc's kind of making up for me having to gank a lot to kind of fix that situation. I should be going here because the LeBlanc is going to die to Silas in a second. I have... Oh, am I gonna make that? Probably not. Gonna... I made it. I made it barely in time. I had to flash for that. That works. Right there, just being the backup again for the LeBlanc, pretty important. I'm just, like, right now playing with my LeBlanc and making sure that I capitalize on what she is doing. With objective control, making sure that I don't like this. Oh, she actually gives me Scuttle. What a lad. This is actually one of the better mid laner players that I've played with in a long time. Like, good roaming, opens up, like, situations for jungle to do something, and reacts, gives Scuttle as well. Very surprising. Like, I've not seen a mid laner like this in a very long time. Granted, I have not played very high elo in a very long time either. I say very long time, like maybe 6 months or so. But, yeah. I'm more surprised. It's a welcome surprise, let me call it that. Let's see if the Tom gets out somehow. At this stage, okay, I'm just gonna walk up here. LeBlanc actually didn't take kill there either. Like, she's doing this really smart. I'm gonna ult this guy so he doesn't get to my Vel'Koz. Solid. Like, for LeBlanc, giving kill there is actually better, because that means, like, she already has a lot of kills, and she would risk maybe a death potentially. Like, probably not, but potentially. So, like, any like, reasonable doubt there, she just doesn't go for, which is good. Very solid stuff. She's got... Oh, the blue's down. Okay, I see. I will definitely opt... It just kind of sucks. My boots aren't great here. The CC boots aren't that good. I think I just go for the steel caps here.
I'm doing this my way.
So yeah, I'm the Divine Thunderer. I'm probably gonna look for a like Black Cleaver Sterax setup with like something like that. I could also opt for maybe a Maw instead of a Sterax here, but I think Sterax into like a stone plate's just a better tank value overall. So I think I'm just gonna do something like that. If the Kane decides to start buying Shield Reaver, like the Serpent's Fang, then I may not go for the stone plate, but I'll probably still go for Sterax. Could also go for like a more like heavy magic resist item, like Spirit Visage, for example. But yeah. Alright, making sure again here, Kane is punished as much as possible, knowing when camps are down or up, trying to check for them as well. I should look towards using this Herald soon. I think I just use it mid lane here. Just gonna use Herald and my sweeper. I get a free sweeper when I use this anyway. It's dead. This guy's dead as well. Oh, my Q was too long. Like, damn. My Q was on a cooldown there, so I couldn't ult Q him, which is what I wanted to do, to CC lock him down so he would die. But I couldn't do that because my Q wasn't off cooldown the second I did that. Right, for right now I'm just gonna go back to the dragon and make sure that I get the objective control locked down. My CS is pretty decent, like 110 is not too bad. I've held mid lane for a while as well, of course, here and there. It's actually a little bit worse for your jungle, for like your overall CS if you hold like waves here and there. And when your jungle camps are still up, because you actually lose like CS count, because your jungle camps are worth way more CS each. So yeah, realistically I'm not going to be able to get there in time. My team should just be basing here. I'm gonna check Kane's camps to punish and take as much as I can so he doesn't get the farm. It's actually worse to take the inhib here. I guess if they take both, maybe we can do like a Baron or something. LeBlanc's TPing, I'll move. That guy's dead, right? Yeah, he is. Good. Just lock him, CC lock him down there. Hit the Q and then instantly ult. Don't greet for any more auto attacks there. Just CC lock him so he can't do anything but just die. And yeah, that's it for Vi. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button below. Helps me out quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.